So this is the second time I record this because I hit record and then as it was uploading, I was an idiot and didn't open up another browser before switching it to a different site. So now I get to re-record. So I'm gonna like super speed through all my responses just for the sake of not running into 8 minutes and 39 seconds like I did last time. Okay, Mare, I love the self-portrait and the fact that you have a vagina on your door. It kind of makes me laugh a lot and it's so like classic Wellesley and I adore it. It's amazing. And ethos sounds really cool. So I'm really glad you're enjoying it. And Saturday job that I have, basically I just go and I help Seth teach music theory to kids from ages 8 to 18. I spend from 10:30 to 3:30, 5 different classes, just doing whatever he needs me to do. Like, it's kind of boring, actually, because most of the time I just sit there and watch him teach. But I'm learning music theory, again. I'm already pretty decent at it, but like he's doing ear training, which I'm really bad at, like, and so it's pretty cool. And it's free theory lessons basically, so that's pretty neat. And I need to come visit you for real because you keep talking about how you love your school and how pretty it is, and I really just want to see it and like be there. So it's kind of awesome, and I'm glad you really like it. And I will talk about Glee in a minute. I only just watched it like yesterday. But anyway, I'll talk about it in a minute. Fatty, you fail. Like, uber fail. Because you didn't post your first Friday. Fatty, come on. Come on, Fatty. Anyway, so I just realized that like for the third week in a row or the second week in a row or something like that, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and glasses and looking like I could care less what I look like, which I've realized lately that is mostly accurate because around here there are no straight guys and like no one gives a crap what you look like when you walk down the street, so why would I dress up? And also today it was like cold and rainy, so I was wearing a sweatshirt, and it's East, and I was repping the Plano East, and it made me happy. Let's see, what else? Nicole, you said early on, you're like, y'all crazy. I miss it. I miss people who say y'all. And just like the general insanity of Texas lingo. And yeah, that's one thing I miss, is people not pointing out to me that I say y'all. So, awesome. Let's see. I hope your tests went well. I hope everything was like awesome and you did well and all that good stuff. And I'm jealous of your kitchen. Again, the fact that you can go over to someone's house and like make cheesecake, and all those guys sound really cool. So, very neat. And the fact that you're going to do an MD PhD, I love. I adore it. I think we're all such wonderful overachievers. It makes me really happy. Just like, yes, I'm gonna double major and, you know, this and this, and then I can, you know, go to Oxford for my freshman year, you know, like, or sophomore year, you know, I love it. I think it's so cool, so very neat. And I loved your card. This made me really, really happy. And I was quite pumped when I received it, so thank you. And grades are insane. I hope you're doing well. I haven't gotten any grades at all in anything yet, and it's kind of making me really nervous because I'm not used to doing things not for a grade. Basically at the moment it's just turned in and then we'll evaluate later, and then like I'm pretty sure in both my classes, my academic classes, I have in one like a midterm and a final, I think, and then I have like a research project. Like that's pretty much it. And then in my other one, we write a course of 4 essays, and I don't even have a midterm or a final. We just have essays that we turn in, and that's our grades. It's like, okay. And yeah, football, you guys lost, and it made me laugh, to UCLA, which is terrible, and you went from like 17 to 34 or something ridiculous like that, and it really sucks, and I'm kind of sorry, but it also kind of makes me laugh in a slightly derisive way. But I did go look up your scores for this game and like see how y'all were doing because I do follow UT football. Because if anybody asks what school I'm rooting for, it's not like I'm rooting for NYU football. It doesn't exist at all. So I root for UT if anybody. So yeah. And Fatty, you fail. You didn't post. Really? Really, Fatty? Really? Come on. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, Glee. I actually kind of like the episode because it's just got, like, it got so ridiculous and so, like, overly thematic last time, and, like, as last season, and I just kind of like they scaled it back a little bit and are making it a little bit more normal. I don't know. Like, it's just a little bit less about let's auto-tune ourselves. But at the same time, they did Empire State of Mind, and it made me really, really happy. And Telephone, and Billionaire by the hot blonde guy. So, I mean, seriously, I loved it anyway. So, yeah. And my parents sent me this in my last package to them, which is basically a Glee edition of People that has like all these like 8 billion Glee photos in it, and I read it after I watched the episode, and it made me really happy. So yeah, and then let's see what else. Oh, in theater we got scenes, which are like a snippet of a play between two people. Mine's me and Janet, and she's not here, but like yeah, she's really cool, and it's from The Three Sisters by Anton Chekhov, and if you have an opportunity, you should read the play. It's kind of obscure, and it's better acted than it is read, as with a lot of Chekhov, but it's still, like, pretty good. So, yeah, and I love my classes a lot. Theater, I spend hours and hours and hours and hours a day in this, like, studio, like, 8 hours a day, but I love it so much, and I would not want to be anywhere else. So, and my notes for my classes are the most legit things ever. They're really sweet. But I have to get back to homework because I hate homework and have literally, I started homework at 2:30 and I didn't even take my computer to the cafe with me. Like, it was me sitting there reading for, let's see, 2:33 until 6:37. So 4 hours of reading tonight that I did, and then I went to the library after grabbing dinner, like didn't eat it, just brought it with me to the library, and did another 2.5 hours of homework, and now I have about an hour and a half of essay writing left. So yay, almost done, but oh my god. But it's just because I'm like crewing a show tomorrow night, so shit, this one's almost 8.5 minutes long too. I guess I just had 8.5 minutes of stuff to talk about. I love you guys immensely, and I can't wait to see all y'all's things for this week. Thank you so much for letting me switch to Mondays. I really appreciate it. I love you. Bye.